David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Loco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Strider 1, UAV away.
Enemy aircraft flying over the harbor.
Lined up nicely.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Those newly online ships are a pain.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload. Box 2! Box 2!
Not a drill! I repeat, not a drill!
Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Back to your station. What's the anti-air weaponry?
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Line of fire is clear. Commit CLS launch. Locked on. Back to enemy assault. Well, we have our fires up there.
UAV deployed.
Hostile has a lock.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to sink a lot of boys in Charmonti.
Okay. Combat now. Aim for targets designated by the CIC. Commit fire. Should be afraid to shoot. Yes, telling us they can't win without using surprise attack. I've got a city back here. Why is the enemy taking so little damage? Drop them offline to hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and cruise them outside. Be generous with your special weaponry as well. Air combat.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Say goodbye. Can I make it?
Entering clouds.
Enemy has a lock. Behind the enemy. Half speed.
Don't let him hold your port.
Strider 2, look out behind you. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Mostly the work of 3 strikes. You suggest an operation that doesn't rely on our resupply. You won't have many on board unless you can convince us we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
Losing the fleet is not an option. We can't give the boss and the rest of the conservatives any breaks.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going up together.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Quinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, your data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
That's why she's locked. We're gonna make a fortune looking for it.
high-altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
This one's mine. Target confirmed down. Samuel Bryn gone. Arusha's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
Target destroyed. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Fire! Fire!
There's still some left. We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Target in gun range. Strider 1, Box 2. Missile inbound, missile inbound.
You made that missile, Strider 2! That missile came from the enemy aircraft. This is Shepard. Siege 3 Strike is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed here. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
Target eliminated.
Aegis Ashore was hit and went offline. That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire? Ships have to be kidding me!
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Strider 1, UAV away.
Locked on bandit. Ha, I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger. Strider 1 down to hostile. He dodged it. Cover up with Punch 2. Take a roundabout towards the Joint Government Office from the waterfront.
All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Our helicopters are all gone.
Four MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors.
This one's mine.
Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rhodey. We're right time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We forgot machine guns. Engaging.
Strider 1, enemy forces around Gakyeon Base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the two of us.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
More vehicles crippled and one damaged in Eatable Plateau. Right. Let's go help the survivors.
UAV is down. Target acquired.
Lost control. Returning to base. I'm right back. You ain't got aircraft problems. 3 strikes is around it. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Cover reports of 3 strikes among them. Counter further intel. Sorry, we couldn't connect board.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Alpha Squadron, Eagle Squadron, clear to engage. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. You've already bought us time. Don't waste it.
All aircraft. Your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail. Maintain course.
Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control tower. Vehicle 215, follow me. We're the ones who take the kill.
Acquired. UAV deployed.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Those are birds. Thank God.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. Keep your eyes on the sky. For the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Partner drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command duty officer. What do you think will turn drill to a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Your imagination might follow some mariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. For anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. Came in for a picnic. Found ourselves in a marathon. Thought you said this could be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. The picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me what you prefer.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, Nicosia would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the three of us. Ready, count, and trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port. Target destroyed. Hostile has a lock. You're gonna regret the lead, Marker Fleck.
Missile launched.
Immediate attack. Trying again.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. 5 minutes remaining. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Strider 1, UAV away.
Target destroyed. Don't fight the bus just yet. Defending Barbati is our job. This thing only fires at 20 RPM. How are we supposed to hit that? Just shoot!
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? Terminal guided. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fighter incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Missile in the air! Quick, now!
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Hand it on me! Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control. That aircraft's coming for us!
Strider 1, UAV deployed. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break!
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. All aircraft. We have not caused sufficient damage to the enemy. We're running out of time.
Shit! Think you can do this, Trigger? Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo! Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say. Keep bringing them down. Where are our reinforcements? I'm hearing nothing but screams all around.
Missile inbound, missile inbound. All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
In gun range. Strider 1, Fox 2. 2 minutes remaining. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
This one's mine. 4 aircraft destroying the entire port.
Launching.
Destination is a nightmare!
Projectile guidance terminated. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. 1 minute remaining.
This is Boyson. Package edge on regular radio. Down to This one's fine. Three strikes in the sky is a sign of a new launch. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear. Hostile has a lock!
3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because I wanted to steal from you the torment you deserve to cut you apart. Heroes for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance without possible reason. 3 strikes has done that. I do. Do you see commanding officer? You do. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Stand it down. Nicely done.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the? Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you!
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
That bastard!
Scream, do it.
I'm hit. Go rocket!
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
This is great. I get to chat with the man I'm about to kill. I'll take point.
We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
3 strikes in my sight.
Shit! Fire again!
Come at me, 3 strikes.
Detecting powerful ECM. Don't let them trick you. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
If we can shoot him down, that'll change our lives. Got a hit.
Contact imminent. Enemy has a lock on you.
Fire verification complete. Fire!
Ready? You take him out. Consider it done.
Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
Our reputation will soar once you're finished. He's on your train. God damn it! I have you now. Firing. Miss.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, locked on target. Missile away. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Jesus, so this is how you fly.
I have you now. You ain't catching me. Got a lock on me. Shit!
Trigger, change frequency. You're eavesdropping on us as we speak.
Right. Now it's just the 2 of us on the line.
Scream! Damn it! You paid for this 3 strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together.
strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all Strangler erosion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Hold up. Caution.
I can almost touch the water.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, Only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.